In this video, we are going to talk about the failure of Todd and Julie. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Reality TV stars Todd and Julie Chrisley were found guilty of offenses including bank fraud and tax evasion earlier this year, and received hefty prison sentences on Monday. According to the Associated Press, Todd Chrisley received a sentence of 12 years in prison and 16 months of probation from U.S. District Judge Eleanor Ross in Atlanta, while Julie Chrisley received a sentence of 7 years in prison and 16 months of probation. The Chrisleys have built an empire based on the lie that their wealth came from dedication and hard work, prosecutors wrote. The jury's unanimous verdict sets the record straight. Todd and Julie Chrisley are career swindlers who have made a living by jumping from one fraud scheme to another, lying to banks, stiffing vendors, and evading taxes at every corner. A message must be sent to the Chrisleys and others that tax evasion is a serious offense, and that wealthy tax cheats who use personal companies to avoid paying taxes will face a substantial prison sentence, the prosecutors said. Finally, Todd and Julie Chrisley's arrogance merits special consideration. According to federal prosecutors, the pair should receive sentences totaling more than 10 years in prison for each of them. The Chrisleys became well known for their television program, Chrisley Knows Best, which features their close-knit, raucous family. According to federal prosecutors, the pair ran a significant bank fraud operation before concealing their income from tax officials and flaunting their opulent lifestyle. In a court document, Todd Chrisley's attorneys had claimed that he shouldn't spend more time behind bars than 9 years. According to Julie Chrisley's attorneys, probation with specialized requirements and no jail time would be a fair punishment for her. In June, the Chrisleys were found guilty of conspiring to deceive the IRS, bank fraud, and tax evasion. Additionally found guilty of wire fraud and obstructing the justice. Julie Chrisley. Todd Chrisley described it as a heartbreaking time for his family in a podcast episode that was published shortly after their convictions. In a news statement from June 2022, U.S. Attorney Ryan K. Buchanan claimed that Todd and Julie Chrisley had planned to mislead neighborhood banks in the Atlanta region in order to gain more than $30 million in personal loans before the start of their debut television program in 2014. The Chrisleys' old business partner helped them acquire the loans by providing fraudulent documentation, and they later spent the money on clothing, real estate, travel, cars, and other items. According to Buchanan, they repaid the previous loans using the new ones. Todd Chrisley was able to discharge more than $20 million of the loans after filing for bankruptcy. Despite his claims to be bankrupt, according to Buchanan, he and his family were making millions of dollars from their TV show. The Chrisleys made money from their show and other entertainment endeavors while running a loan-out business, which is typically used by professionals in the entertainment industry. They moved their loan-out company's corporate account to Todd Chrisley's mother in an effort to avoid the IRS when it requested information about their bank accounts. Todd Chrisley was still running the loan-out business, though, according to Buchanan. The Chrisleys are unique given the varied and wide-ranging scope of their fraudulent conduct and the extent to which they engaged in fraud and obstructive behavior for a prolonged period of time. Prosecutors said. Peter Tarantino, the Chrisleys' accountant, was also found guilty of conspiring to defraud the IRS and submitting 2 false corporate tax returns on their behalf. The Chrisleys, according to the prosecutors, did the exact opposite of what most tax cheaters try to keep a low profile while avoiding detection from the IRS. Grayson Chrisley hit another car in the rear on Interstate 65, according to a police report from the Metropolitan Nashville Police Department that CBS News was able to obtain. Despite having injuries at the time of the collision, the driver of the other car refused to be taken to the hospital by ambulance. According to the agency, Chrisley was unable to recollect anything from the accident, probably owing to a head injury. He was driven by ambulance to the hospital. That's it for today. We hope you found our video interesting. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching, and see you next time.